The monsters from A Quiet Place were finally captured by humans. All they had to do was find a container and play sounds through a speaker, which would immediately attract the monsters. They would recklessly charge toward the container and get locked inside a metal cage. Seeing how well this method worked, the two young men kept capturing monsters over and over. What seemed like a difficult task to ordinary people was done easily by the curly-haired guy and the long-haired guy. As they saw the monsters captured one by one, the long-haired guy even started dancing gracefully. But suddenly, they felt this was becoming too boring. So the long-haired guy decided to try a new approach by fetching a bucket of water. As he saw a monster searching around the house, he carefully stepped out, holding the water bucket, watching the monsters back. The long-haired guy felt a bit nervous. After all, if he made the slightest sound, the monster could find him at any moment. He took out his homemade sound generator and pressed the button. The sound of water droplets immediately attracted the monster. Taking advantage of the moment, the long-haired guy ran in the opposite direction. Although he walked carefully, a monster suddenly appeared in front of him. Seeing the monster, the long-haired guy was frustrated and had to use the sound again to lure the monster away. As the monster carefully listened and determined the direction of the sound, the long-haired guy quickly headed toward the river. While collecting water, he kept a close watch on his surroundings. Seeing nothing unusual, he continued filling the bucket. Suddenly, a monster appeared by the river. The long-haired guy could only pick up the bucket and try to leave. But as he paid attention to his surroundings, he stepped on a dry branch. A bad feeling washed over him in an instant. But to his surprise, his fears were unfounded. The monster walked away as if it hadn't heard a thing. Just as the long-haired guy was puzzled, a new type of monster appeared with a horn on its head. The long-haired guy tried to use sound to lure it away, but the monster on the other side kept staring at him. Seeing his plan fail, he quickly tried to escape, but the monster chased after him. At that moment, the loud sound attracted the Quiet Place monster. The long-haired guy ran for his life. Suddenly, the giant monster was pounced on. The two monsters began to fight, but the Quiet Place monster was clearly no match for the horned monster. With one punch, it was sent flying, and, miraculously, the long-haired guy was saved.